Carlos King, if you ain't do nothing on this Love and Marriage Huntsville season opener, you know what you did do? You answered the question to who raised these niggas? Who raised you niggas? We know who raised these niggas. We seen her tonight on Love and Marriage Huntsville as if somebody then disconnected her medulla oblongata and can't understand why Martell is a fucking problem, child. We gonna talk about what's going on with the Mel and Martell situation. And Mel is not protected. And I see why some of y'all boycotting the show now from season one, episode one. Not season one, season nine, episode one. Anyway, and we all know Destiny was back. They talked about her ass. And speaking of who raised you hoes, we don't know who the fuck raised Sunni Minx. Bitch, you not from St. Louis. This your best friend from St. Louis, and we don't know that bitch. We don't claim that bitch. We never met that bitch. That bitch is friends with Coleslaw. She told Coleslaw, "Oh, they won't let you on the show, bitch. Hold my purse. Let me show you how to really be a hoe and do some hoe shit." We finna talk some shit, so y'all might as well get y'all coffee, get y'all drink, get y'all. Let's talk this season opener of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Y'all know on Sundays we brunch. So I'm gonna make this short, sweet, and cute. Exactly, child. And I'm gonna go ahead and go give me a little cocktail. I stayed in most of the weekend, so I got on my little coral shirt, my little coral crop top action or whatever. So we finna review Love and Marriage Huntsville. They just opened last night. I know a lot of y'all ain't watching the damn show. Y'all not fucking with Carlos King and the bullshit. And later on in the review, I'm gonna tell y'all why I understand now why a lot of people deciding to boycott the show outside of the content create outside of them slamming the content creators, yada yada yada. From the last situation with Marcel talking about he hate the millimeters, Maurice they didn't filed a $5 million lawsuit against you and own. Like it's a lot of tea going on around the show. So I see why some people not watching the show. But I watched the bitch. So I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck happened and what I think about some shit. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe and like this video. Get your luck. Get seated, bitch. Okay. So this how the show starts. So immediately the opening scene is Martell getting arrested. His mugshot. We all know he got arrested for the revenge P or whatever against Mel. So Mel is at her brother, Mel brother, her brother from Atlanta. He pops up at the house and they, he making a little breakfast or whatever. Mel telling them what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then we see Martell at his mama house, Marlene. You know how when you dealing with a nigga, excuse me, a man, or if you even just not even dealing with him directly, but you might be on the internet and you be reading some of the stuff people be saying, and you be like, who raised you? Like, bitch, who the fuck raised you? We know who the fuck raised this motherfucker. Martell got a lot of problems. We've been talking about how crazy this man and unhinged he is for a long time. And just his thought process is off. You know what I'm saying? It's not only do you make like you probably got a mental health issue, but your thought process in itself is off. The way you process things and figure out and like anyway. So Martell is sitting there telling his mama about how he was arrested. The kids was in the car. He had to call his mama to come get the kids because he had two of the kids with him. Girl, and his mama is sitting there like the old. It's Sunday. I'm not gonna drag nobody mama like that. I am not gonna drag his mama like that. But listen, lady, you got some damn sense. You had sense enough to go get you a new wig for this season, Marlene. So the least you could do is tell your son, because you raised him, you put him out in the world for us to deal with, child. So he telling her, yeah, I got arrested and and here she go for a text message. Why would you do that to your kids? And I was done with Mel. And Courtney, when he was talking to Stormy about it, was like, "Man, yeah, that's threatening. That ain't domestic violence. That's threatening communication." And I fuck with Courtney, but maybe you need to shut the fuck up, Courtney. Just maybe your big jolly green giant looking ass is big for nothing, and you need to shut the fuck up. Because the fact that y'all are minimizing the fact that this man, it's not about a text message, it's what he was trying to do in the text message. In the text message, which is what Mel cut to the scene with Mel and her brother, she explaining to her brother, like, no. In the text message, it's a video of me and him having a little like me, baby, baby. And he was gonna give it to his side chick to put out and pretend like she was having sex with another man to prove that she was cheating on him. So you going that far to prove that she was just as wrong as you, knowing you was wrong the whole time, bitch. And who gives a fuck if she was wrong? Y'all are divorced now. You got a whole baby, remember? You didn't went on to fake a relationship with Sheree, calling her Mrs. Holt and all of this other shit. And bitch, you still worried about trying to prove that I was wrong in the marriage? What is wrong with you? I couldn't fathom the fact that they were trying to play this out like it was Mel's fault was fucking me up. I was like, and I always love Loving Marriage Huntsville, but when the show starts to give you a fucked up feeling, like it's not funny anymore, like this is not funny. This is not funny, bitch. And the fact that you seen in real time, we know because we'll watch Martel like season 1 and 2 when he was gaslighting Mel and saying some of the misogynistic shit that he be saying or whatever. You wonder like, damn, who raised you? Like this motherfucker crazy. Like, why is his friends? Why are people allowing this motherfucker to really carry on and think like this? We seen it in real time. We seen who the fuck raised him and why he continues with that mentality. Because in that instance, when he was having that conversation with his mama, if it was my mama, if it was Kimberly Henderson, rest in peace, mama, I love you. I had a good mama. If that was one of my brothers, she would have said, nah, no, you was fucking wrong. You shouldn't have been threatening that girl. And you talking about, what about the kids? Did he think about the kids when he was finna put their mama's sex tape on the internet? Did he think about the motherfucking kids, bitch? That's what you should have asked him. That's your son. Why she ain't think about the kids? Why the fuck he ain't think about the kids? Why the fuck he ain't think about the kids? Marlene. Marlene remind me of them ladies who still go to the motherfucking club, girl, on Natural Bridge and Kings Highway, get them a bottle of E&J, take their ass in the club and act a damn fool all night. And go home to their old man who they've been living with for 25 years and ain't never got married. Girl, fuck you. Girl, fuck you. You need to help you are a part of the fucking problem. The Martell problem, Marlene is at the nucleus of it, child. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then Martell had the audacity to say, I don't know why she would do that. The kids need the father more than they need the mama. And Marlene, you sitting there as a single mother. You sat there and let your son say that shit to you, and you ain't say a damn thing, knowing how much kids need their mama. Which is why most of the time the courts they generally let the kids stay with the mother because they need that nurturing. The whole scene when it within itself was like, this is dumb. I don't even know if I wanted y'all to open up this season on this negative note, on this craziness. And the fact that y'all want us to absorb it as if, oh, Mel may just be being spiteful and mean, girl, let's keep going. So then we have Stormy and Nell meeting up, right? Stormy and Nell, Stormy look cute. Stormy look cute. Stormy then came back. She took, she tried that little short hairstyle. I didn't really like it. To me, it made her look like Miss Piggy because she got a fat face like me. And I think a lot of fat face people need her. You know what I'm saying? Or hair, right? Because I know y'all look correct me in the comments. It's hair, bitch, unless you pay my salary, can I speak in my regular accent? Exactly. Anyway, so she changed her. She changed her motherfucker her. Anyway, so now she got some caramel little chocolate. It looked like a roller wrap. You know how they do it in the style. Put that little silk press on, get a little roller wrap. But this some tracks. But Stormy looked good. Stormy looked like she lost a little weight. She had the girls out. It was giving where my girls at from the front to back. Cause she's feeling it. Hey, I'm gonna go have some fun. I'm finna enjoy my Sunday. Anyway, girl, let me finish telling y'all what the fuck happened. So I think she had Miss Nell daycare or whatever. Miss Nell come in. So Stormy looked cute. Stormy looked cute. Stormy looked refreshed and cute. Miss Nell, this wasn't her best day. Even though Miss Nell is a fine ass lady. Miss Nell is a fine ass lady. She looked better than a lot of these young girls, and her body was tea. But that wig wasn't tea, Miss Nell. Miss Nell daughters, you need your ass whooped for letting your mama come on the screen with that damn wig. Y'all need y'all ass whooped too. Anyway, but let's talk about Stormy and Nell. So they sitting up and they talking about Keke. Remember, Keke was getting into the drama about telling the YouTuber Anthony Lofties or some shit about what was going on in Houston and all of this other shit. Then Keke was saying no, it was my mama that was telling all the tea, and this was right around the time she was getting into it with Tisha, and through the drink, they said she was leaking information. It was a bunch of shit. So Stormy was telling her what the fuck was going on, and Miss Nell was like, "Damn, I didn't know that's what the fuck was going on, girl. Bitch, what else happened?" Because you know Miss Nell go tell everybody business anyway. So then they started talking about Martell. Martell. So I hope Keke come back. I'm assuming since they talked about that in the first episode that they're gonna bring Keke back to kind of tell her side of the story. She allegedly she was mad at Mel and shit too. So I think they're gonna come back and circle this story back around with Keke. Do y'all want to see Keke, or is y'all done with Keke? I had high hopes for Keke. I really did, child. So if Keke come back, girl, I hope you redeem yourself, child. Please don't take no Xanax. Don't do nothing, girl. Don't even drink. I'm like, no, give me seltzer water, bitch. Anyway, come back and redeem yourself, Keke. I'm rooting for you, girl. Anyway, so then Stormy asked Miss Nell about Martell being arrested. And this is one reason I fuck with Stormy. I know a lot of millimeters don't like Stormy. I like Stormy. She ain't really to me did nothing out of pocket. And Stormy keeps it real. In my opinion. I noticed when Courtney, her and Courtney was talking about Mel and the thing, she was like, well, you remember how aggressive he was in Houston? If Stormy has the discernment to say, remember how aggressive this motherfucker was in Houston, and Kimmy and Tisha don't do the same thing, well, y'all done seen way more than Stormy. Y'all done seen him act a fool at the fucking cabin trip. Y'all done seen this motherfucker act a fool on many occasions. Letitia, last time I checked, he was about to whoop Wanda ass at one point for talking about his kids. So at this point, it's like if Stormy had the discernment to be like, y'all know this nigga be acting a goddamn fool, then why isn't that the other ladies who been around them twice as much as Stormy? Why don't y'all call this shit out? Especially Miss Nell. Especially Miss Nell, because you counseled them. Remember, you was the marriage counselor. Anyway, so Miss Nell says she don't think that Martell should have got arrested. And here she go. As a black man, I'm so tired of y'all talking about as a black man. Bitch, as a black woman. Y'all act like black men is the only one in danger in this country. Sandra Bland, did we forget about Sandra Bland? Baby, we in danger too. We have issues too. The difference is that we have to stand 10 toes down and we get the ammo from our men as well. So while Mel is as a black woman, she still got to stand against her as a black man trying to tear her down at every step of the way. She tried to get rid of him and live her own life, and he's still trying to tear her down. She divorced him, let him be with his side chick, and he's still trying to tear her down. He's trying to use the side chick to release this girl video, and you talking about as a black man, I wouldn't get him arrested for a text message. First of all, why do we keep diminishing this act as a text message. Oh, it's just a text message. The ignorance, and Stormy didn't chime in on that. So if Stormy gets into it with Mel, I don't think the hate runs that deep. I think that Stormy is still rational enough and intelligent enough to discern that this dude is still problematic. I might not, me and Mel might have our problems, but he's problematic. The fact that you, Miss Nell, as an older black woman who then protected your man after he done cheated on you, and you found out that he had a whole wife and he ain't tell you, and you know everything that Melvin went through with this man because you was sitting there front row center as their mentor, you probably the reason she was with him that long. Now that in retrospect, and you saying as a text message, as a black man, we should protect. I'm not protecting. No, I'm not protecting man, black man that's out here doing crazy shit to black women. I apologize. The buck stops here, buddy. The fucking buck stops here, buddy. Stop always telling black women to protect black men that are trying to harm them. Stop it. Bitch, if that man is out to harm you or trying to put you on blast, don't protect his motherfucking ass. Did he consider your feelings? No, bitch. He did. Girl, Miss Nell, you can go to hell at this point with that opinion. I still like Miss Nell, but that opinion, I don't know. And I'm a side eye you when you found out that Chris Fletcher had a wife and you continued to be with him and then had babies with him. You might have got married later, but I see the snake in your eyes too. Yeah. Anyway, so that was it for Stormy and Nell. Those scenes, the opening scenes with Martel kind of reminded me. I see why some people decided to black out and not watch the show because y'all not protecting this girl, and the fact that y'all carrying on with this narrative and y'all don't have somebody in there correcting this narrative. Y'all don't have a sensible person. I can see if y'all, put that out like, hey, this is what everybody thinks and da da da. But maybe y'all should have threw a little Kimmy in there because I think at least Kimmy would have said, no, this is problematic. This is not just a fucking text message, bitch. Ew, y'all stupid. Anyway, so then we get to Destiny and Tisha. And let me tell you about they fake ass. They come in there like, hey girl, snickling and giggling. Y'all some fake assholes. Y'all ain't never been that cool. Y'all ain't never been that cool. I guess, girl, exactly. So Destiny and Tisha link up. They go over Tisha's house. So I guess they converting their house into an Airbnb until their home gets built or whatever. You know that's the Neverland of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Anyway, so Tisha talk about them, getting ready to build on Neverland and get that little dream house. Destiny, she's asking Destiny what's going on because we know Destiny been in the blogs. I want to hear her talk about LeBeric and this abuse exactly. But they start talking about the Sunni and Minx thing. Let's talk about the Sunni and Minx thing, girl. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like this video. Tell me what y'all think about what they was talking about with Martel and Mel and Miss Nell take on. So they talk about the Destiny and Sunni Minx and Moses of it all. And Tisha all in the bitch like, bitch, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So apparently Tisha knew Sunni because she was one of the producers on the show. She was just assigned to Destiny. Girl. And Destiny like, yeah, me and him been on and off for 15 years. Apparently Moses already had a girl back in St. Louis. And how would you definitely, bitch, you was definitely on and off for 15 years because a part of that you was with your husband. You was married to him for what, at least a year or in the process of the baby. So if you were seeing him on and off for 15 years, where did LeBeric fit in? Like, bitch, where is the timeline? The timeline not adding up. You want a timeline from Moses, bitch. We want a coochie timeline on you. Where has that cat been? I'm just I'm just saying. Anyway, girl, so she talking about how she was on and off with Moses for 15 years. It's giving side piece to me. That's what it's giving. Like, bitch, for 15 years, we've been fucking around on and off. When you come to St. Louis, maybe I go to Huntsville or Detroit. That's what the tea was. And I think the whole reason why this man ain't never filmed with you It's because, bitch, we've been on and off for 15 years. You done got married and had a whole baby. And as soon as you divorce your man, you want me to come on the show and act like I'm your nigga? Like, you know how niggas be like, bitch, I'm who? You is a sneaky link. We been fucking around, for 15 years. It ain't a picture out here with both of us, bitch. I'm not that thing. Anyway, so then she started talking about how Sunny, the ex-producer from Love and Marriage Huntsville, got married to her man's son. Destiny said that Sunny told her that they was cousins. I told y'all in my last video, it might not have been the last video, but I know I didn't say it because I say it all the time. Do not trust when a man tell you that's my cousin, that's my sister, that's my niece. I don't give a fuck about none of that. If you can't show me a blood report, if you can't show me y'all A1C levels and y'all mamas side by side, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck. Man, she married to my cousin. Don't bring that bitch around me. Don't bring that bitch to my I don't care if she do have a husband. You see what happened with Drew and Ralph him? Girl, please. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all better y'all young girls are crazy. Which Destiny ain't even young. Destiny my age. Probably older. Exactly. Destiny girl, you should have knew that slut from St. Louis. I'm sorry, Sunny. I am sorry, Sunni Minx. I don't even care for Destiny like that. Y'all know I do not fuck with Destiny like that, walking or riding. But I'm sorry, Sunny. Sunny, you giving a slut from St. Louis, a slut from the 90s, baby. You done slithered your motherfucking way into Love and Marriage Huntsville. You this girl producer, and now you saying, oh, he my cousin, and then start fucking him and married him. And then Destiny said she texted her and was like, hey girl, I got some shit to tell you. Shit crazy. Bitch, I know shit crazy. Something to beat your up. Girl, so they just laid out the foundation for that. Tisha was like, girl, you need to talk to her. And Tisha, Destiny was like, I don't think she deserve a conversation. You better than me. Cause if a bitch crossed me like that, I'm gonna have to go. I want a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Because I'm gonna look you dead in your eye and let you explain yourself, and then I'm probably gonna dot you in your eye. Pretty, it's like in the 95th percentile that I might gonna have to skull drag your ass, bitch. Anyway, so I want to see what Sunny got to say. She did an interview on the St. Louis radio station and shit where she said she only seen Moses once when they was filming. So how was y'all cousins, bitch? If you said you only seen him once when y'all was filming, or you was just seeing him in St. Louis, but when you was filming, you only seen him once. How was that your cousin then, bitch? And then she made the statement on the interview. She was like, "Yeah, but they had a long distance relationship. One, so you acknowledged that they had a relationship. So ho, you knew he was in a relationship with this. Okay, coleslaw. Okay. And then she said they had a long distance relationship out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. What type of hoe quote? It's out of sight, out of mind. Another hoe quote for they in a long distance relationship, so I could fuck on your man. Destiny, you might have to go ahead. Your season back might have to be an ass whooping season. It may have to be a season where you knock a bitch head between the washer and dryer. Just my opinion, bitch. Because a bitch from St. Louis gonna take it there. Trust your best friend from St. Louis. This girl is fully prepared to come up and tell you, I'm the wife. Best twat got the spot. Sorry, yo hoe ass ain't get the nigga, but bitch, it is what it is. Now what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Girl, these side bitches, these side bitches bold as a motherfucker. Y'all hoes too bold for me, child. Because back in the day, we'll go ahead and drag, I ain't gonna promote violence. Use your words, girl. Channel your inner Phaedra Parks and read the dog shit out of her, Destiny. Sunny, girl, fuck you, Sunny. You got me rooting for Destiny. Ooh. You know what? This ain't, the Lord don't want this for me. The Lord don't want this for me on my Sunday morning. He don't want me to deal with Martel, loose medulla oblongata head ass, and his crazy ass mama. who's aiding and abetting this criminal behavior. And the Lord don't want me to deal with Miss Nell old ass acting like these young girls supposed to put up with this bullshit. And he dang gone show don't want me rooting for Destiny Payton. Destiny, who girl Destiny Payton? The one who was talking crazy to Mel, the one who wasn't loyal to Mel, her day one, they got her on the show, but now she want to talk about some girl code. Not the girl code when you was telling my ex-husband my business, bitch. What? The girl code. Oh, bitch, you want to talk about the girl code? Girl code, please. Anyway, so that's what the fuck happened, y'all. They end the episode at Carlos King podcast with Mel. Let's talk about this for a minute before we get this before I'm done with y'all. At the end of the episode, Carlos King, his first live show, they were talking about the girls who was gonna come. I noticed Stormy was the only one who came. No, no. Anyway, so Mel comes out and he said, Mel, yeah, I remember you said you never went to prom. Gives Mel a little a diamond little little tiara and a sash saying prom queen. He was definitely pandering to Mel in the millimeters. He wanted to take it. He wanted to get his live show off. Jump started with a bang, and he definitely used Mel. He definitely used the millimeters to do that. And then in a scene with Tisha and not no with Destiny and Tisha, they was also talking about how they wasn't going to the podcast because they don't fuck with the millimeters. They was like, they unbearable. They some old ass da 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 da. I don't know why y'all keep running with that narrative. People are millimeters because people love the underdog. I don't give a fuck if it was a young girl, an old girl, or a man. In general, people love the underdog. People love the fact that they saw this woman try to get broken down to the fucking ground, embarrassed by this man, and he's continuously doing it. And guess what? With 4 kids, this girl overcame all of this and she winning now. Love to see it, bitch. You inspire me, bitch. That's why a lot of people go up for Mel. That's why the millimeters love her. And that's why y'all mad. That's why y'all mad, bitch. You're just mad because this bitch is the star of the show. She got a huge fan base that support anything she do. Meanwhile, Destiny, you got a bad attitude and can't sell shit because ain't nobody buying products from an unlikable person. I don't know why people always downplaying likability. Tisha, you mad because the millimeters keep calling you stupid and you keep acting like you jealous of this girl. Of course they not gonna like you. Of course they not gonna like your motherfucking ass. I don't know why unlikable people always get mad because people like the likable one. Bitch, I apologize. Anyway, so I think Carlos King, he just like Marcel just went on live talking about how he hates the millimeters and shit. Y'all really mad at this girl, and I see why people want to black out because in this first episode, I feel like they tried to minimize what Mel did and try to act like it's a cat and mouse, like oh Mel and Martell going at it and da da. No, Mel is pressing charges on a motherfucker who committed a crime and tried to release a porn tape on her. And it's clear by the editing and the cut of this episode that she's not protected. She's not protected by the network. She's not protected by Carlos King, and I firmly believe that he brought her on that first show so she could get all the millimeters there, so he could sell out his crowd and do what he gonna do. And he was messy and brung out Sunni and Moses. If this was a poetry jam, I would have been in that bitch like, yes, let's see the slut from St. Louis and Moses dog ass. Destiny want to talk to you, Moses. You're gonna have to answer to why you was fucking her producer. You gonna have to answer, Moses. But on some real shit, I don't think if I'm Moses, bitch, I'm not answering to you. Bitch, we've been fucking around for 15 years on and off. You knew I had a girl. You got married, so now I'm married. Get the fuck out of my face. If as far as Moses is concerned, I don't feel like he need to be held accountable. He don't owe Destiny shit. We was just fucking around, bitch. We ain't going steady. And if you thought that was your man, he let you know when he wouldn't even come on camera with you. But the first chance he hopped his ass on camera with Sunni. Now Sunni is the slut of the week. Now Sunni is the bitch you need to pull out your Kill Bill knives for. She the bitch you trying to hit that bitch up against the head. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen this season. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. Tell me if y'all watched the episode. Tell me if y'all didn't. Um, and tell me what y'all thought about. If y'all did watch the episode, tell me what y'all think about the Sunni and Minx shit. Sunni, bitch, you got us on her defending Destiny on Destiny's side. Tell me how y'all think they portrayed the whole Martel and Mel thing. Do y'all think Mel wrong? Do y'all think Mel went overboard? Would you send somebody to jail, your ex, for doing some shit like that? Or do y'all think they gaslight Mel in the whole situation? Anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good Sunday. Y'all have a good week. I probably will come back with some other tea. I might start doing Martha's Vineyard, but I did a video on Martha's Vineyard and didn't nobody watch it. And then now I did it on episode 1, season 2, episode 1. Then everybody putting out reviews and I see everybody watching it. Bitch, let me know if I if I do a review on Summer's House Martha's Vineyard, or y'all gonna watch it on a Monday. Anyway, y'all have a good day though. Bye, girl.